Hey guys, my name is Nate, and this is my brother Steven. Together we are Wingman Merch.
Thanks for checking out our video. We put these up about a month after we shoot them. If you'd like to catch any of these videos live, check out our Facebook page. The link is in the
The
description.
last week that we get to go to a conference for this year, the bittersweet moment. We like going to conferences, but glad to be Q4 ready now and just hunker down and get a bunch of work done. So looking forward to that. We've got a lot of new ideas that we're looking forward to implementing and strategies we're looking forward to dig deeper into to see if they're worth spending our time doing new stuff. So should be a good Q4 for us. Hopefully you guys are amped up and excited for it. October 1st, it always is, again, like a bittersweet moment. Like, yay, Q4, but also it's like worrisome.
Work begins.
Yeah, how much work you really have to do this time of year, especially if you're doing OA or RA, which this will be our first year not doing that. Thank God. No more going to Black Friday sales or, finishing up, I don't know, whatever meals we're doing and then just going shopping for like 4 or 5 hours.
Thanksgiving will be eating and relaxing.
So look forward to not having to do that this year. So, but hopefully you guys are encouraged and ready for whatever your Q4 might hold. And if you don't want to do OARA anymore, hopefully we can help you get there as well, because it is just like a huge weight off of your shoulders. We don't have to worry about going out and dealing with all the crazy and upset parents shopping.
Unless you like that, my wife will still be out there. She said she's going to be out there, so I said good luck. I won't be joining her this year. She got some friends lined up to go with, not for our business, but just for her personal.
Yeah.
I never enjoyed it, but it was always another day at the office. But now, finally being able to switch gears and not have to do that is extremely exciting. Another reason why we like to teach and try to help people. If you love OA, RA, you love Black Friday, hey, we're not saying don't do that. But if you want to start switching gears and not have to do that, we are here to help you, or even just add on to your business. So if you are doing OA and RA, this should be an additional income stream. And we are working, like Nathaniel said, on ideas to have this be an addition or additional income stream to your business. So it doesn't have to be, if you want it to be your main thing, this can be your main thing. But for me, I don't want merch to be my main source. I like doing the gambit of online. Building a business and building brands is really exciting to me right now. That's what I'm spending most of my time on. And I want to be able to teach what I'm learning. I don't know how deep you want to go into all that.
I don't know. We like doing a lot of different things. We have some ideas for what we want to do with this group that we can. They're not like flushed out ideas. Rarely are things when we start bringing them up like completely flushed out. Like this is exactly how we want to do it. And the reason we do that is because we want your guys' input. If it's something we're trying to teach you, we like to have it like kind of refined. Like 2.0 is pretty refined at this point. Pre-flight 2.0 is pretty refined at this point. But it's just an idea that's going to affect the community and how we interact with you guys. We definitely want your input, whether it's silly little things like the green screen or it's something big that we're trying to do. We really enjoy having your guys' input. We like this community. We like how positive everything is. So we just like to keep it that way and keep you guys, happy. We don't want to just make decisions that some people might not agree with. If we can, pull you guys and ask what you want to see, ask what you want to do, and just move forward that way.
Yeah, this whole idea came from just helping people, and we want to serve this community. It's not like we have any grand scheme. We have a lot of ideas, but we truly want to help you guys. So in all the ideas that we have, we're trying to work through them and see what's the best for you. We like having you guys along for the ride and asking, hey, this is something that we're thinking of doing, or we're going to try this, and then just getting feedback from you guys to see if that's something that we should move on with or kill and go in a different direction. Is that fan loud in the... No?
Shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys can hear us fine, let us know. If there's fan noises, also let me know, and I can kill the fan off. It's not too hot in here today, thankfully.
It's starting to cool down here in Florida.
Yeah, finally. I'm excited for the winter, actually. So we are about to hit 1,000. We did a giveaway this week, which we'll announce the winner at the end of the show. And we want to do more giveaways when we actually do hit 1,000 people. Hopefully that will be by the end of this month. But we have some ideas of what we want to do when we hit 1,000 as well. Do you want to break those down a little bit? I can start us off.
As far as the giveaways or as far as the ideas?
The ideas.
I guess I'll lead off with I want to continue to work with my brother, but I want my brother to be in charge of the whole print-on-demand side of our business. So one way that we are thinking about doing this is just letting Nathaniel run all of this. The Wingman merch crew, our whole online presence as far as print-on-demand is concerned. I've kind of been the one leading the charge, I guess, in all things. And I want Nathaniel to be more involved in that process. So I want to hand that whole section of the business off to him as I focus more on brand building. I don't think it should be that much of a change to you guys so much, because we'll still be both on here. We'll still be doing most things together. Just he will be the one leading and directing. It seems like most people in this community feel a lot more comfortable with Nathaniel. Maybe because I say anytime you personal message me, I'll put it in the group, or I'll address it different ways. I think people are starting to feel more comfortable with Nathaniel, so I just want to have him be the face of not just merch, but any print-on-demand, anything. This group is going to grow into more print-on-demand. It's not just solely focused on merch. The 1,000 people is kind of where we want to, I don't know about cap it, but hold it for a minute until we fully understand, like, what does this mean moving forward? We did it as kind of an experiment. We spent some time in here. We invested into people. We've seen a lot of success from this. If we are going to continue growing this, what does that look like? Let's have a little bit more structure so that everybody's on the same page. We had idea to do live teaching, take the information in there, make micro courses, and then do classes like the over-the-shoulders that we used to do, and have it kind of structured like that. So we like that way of teaching. So new things that we'll be coming out with, like the partnering. I know Nathaniel wants to do a lot with
nonprofits,
churches.
Yeah.
I want him to be able to do kind of a mastermind, take the information out of that, and then make micro teaching. All that stuff, in theory, should live on the website. And then teach classes. So like 1-2 hour span, like an overview of that, instead of what we're doing right now, which is like 2 months essentially of digging deep into it, so that everybody feels like they can learn from us at their level. We want to do a lot more visual aids, a lot more like workbook style, so that you can read and follow along and do it, because it seems like everybody learns quite differently. And we are very focused on the video format. So the long formats for us work best, but we know that's not what other people like. And to sit down and listen to a 2-hour thing is like daunting for people. We kind of 2 times speed, 4 times speed, a lot of that stuff. So we like it, but we understand from teaching that we have to broaden out the way that we are teaching. So that was an idea that we have. So again, we'll be holding the group at 1,000. We've really slowed the growth of the group down a lot. We haven't been letting a lot of people in. We've really been making sure action takers are in here. We want to cater to the people that are action takers and give you guys actionable steps. We feel like we are getting a lot better at that, but we have, again, a lot of plans and ideas to future help. So challenges, more giveaway type things to incentivize you guys to take action on a lot of stuff that we're doing. So the next year might be completely different, but we don't know how different, or it might not change that much.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys have friends that you want in this group, make sure that you invite them now. We are, like Steven said, going to be holding off on letting people in the group after we hit 1,000 until we feel like we have a better grasp of what we want to do with everyone's attention that we already have. This did definitely just start out as like an idea, as a place to make it easier for us to like get our information out. And it's definitely gone a lot farther than we thought in just a few short months. It's like 7 or 8 months now.
Yeah, I keep on saying, we've been doing that for over a year, and it's like, no,
not yet.
We have not.
So we've learned a ton about teaching. We've learned a ton about actually helping you guys, how to keep you motivated, how to keep you encouraged. So we just want to continue doing better ourselves, and then when we feel like we've done a good job at that, We'll let you know our next plan of where this group is going. But we just wanted to update you guys with that, let you know.
Things to be coming.
Yeah. And where we're at.
Ideas are being flushed out. We just want to, before there's any kind of major change, just at least start prepping you guys to know that something is coming. We don't quite know exactly what yet, but we're working on new ideas.
Yeah. So one of those new ideas, a way that I've been able to interact with a few people the last month or so, is recording like personal feedback videos for people. People sending me art like, hey, what do you think about this? Or here's my exact listing. Can you give me advice on this? I'm not real great at just typing out like all of my thoughts and flushing out that idea. So usually what I've been doing is recording like a 15 to 20 minute video and sending that to people. And I've just been getting really good responses to that. People are very excited, just like having that personal touch on information, something that you can actually take action on. Like, this is the exact thing that I would be doing or trying. And it's not like guaranteed tips. Like, it's not like you're buying, I'm going to tell you exactly how to sell this shirt for sure. This tip is going to work for you. But it's just advice from me doing this for 2 years and a year full time, basically, of what I would be doing with that listing. Maybe the keywords need to change a little bit, maybe changing up the way you're doing art, not over stylizing it, keeping it simple, making it big, all different things that I can suggest.
How to stretch the art a little bit more.
Right. So I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm not like putting together an offer or saying anything about it yet. It's just something that I've been doing, that I've enjoyed doing. And I was asking Steven, what should I do with this concept? And he said, just ask you guys. So if this is something you guys are interested in, definitely let me know. I'll probably be posting about it sometime this week to get a little bit more feedback on it. And if I see that you guys are interested in having like personal feedback on, what you should do with your listings or your art or whatever part of your business that you're struggling with, even if it's VAs or whatever, like I feel like we have a lot of knowledge, and I really enjoy giving, like one-on-one feedback to people. So
it really came out of you traveling and meeting people.
Yeah,
is really what that idea came from. You like the one-on-one interaction. We like doing the coaching calls, but the schedule is just crazy. So you being able to like pick apart things, like mull it over in your head while you work and then shoot the thing worked best. So
right.
We started doing that. And again, the feedback on that has been
really good.
Yeah. So I was just like, well, people like it. Why don't we offer it and see who else might be interested in that? And we do want to be meeting a lot more people one-on-one and talking to a lot more people in smaller groups. I think that's why we had the 7-week course, we like those smaller teaching groups. It seems like we get a lot out of it and the people that are in there get a lot out of it. So we definitely like teaching like that. And there are things like the concept and ideas can be taught to a lot of people. But there is, even the people that we've been working with for 8 months, when they get like a little one-on-one time, they go, oh, I've heard you guys say this, but it hasn't quite clicked for me in my business. I didn't see how I could use that. Now I understand how to use all that information. And you can kind of see it on the Friday night call too, because we did a lot of, not one-on-one, but people asking us questions, us directly answering those questions. And then you can see Friday night, a lot of people are very excited on those Friday night calls. So this is an idea that I think will work. It seems very different because normally if you're doing some one-on-one coaching, it would normally be live. But because of the time situation, Nathaniel was having to do it that way. And the positive reaction from it, I said, well, let's offer it and see how far this goes. Again, a lot of the things that we've done this year has come from positive feedback to us. So we weren't selling art. That wasn't anything on the plate or in the plans. And then people were like, oh, is there any way that you can help us art? Nathaniel used his VA team, and then that turned out really well. So now we offer that. And the keywords, the landing zones, not so much anymore because we're changing that whole aspect of our business now. So we are not even doing it that way exactly. We're building more assets. So that might be something, again, that we offer to the community. Once we have it systemized, then it might come back in the group. But definitely anything that you guys feel like you need help on, let us know, and we will try to come up with a solution. That's really what this group has grown on, is just how can we help more people? We need feedback. We need information back to be able to go, okay, is this working? Is this not working? There's been plenty of stuff that we tried that just did not work at all, which is fine. We kill that and then just move to the things that help people and truly allow you guys to go to the next level. And like I said, I want you guys to grow businesses If you don't want to grow a business, that's fine. Nathaniel still likes helping people with merch. I'm just now more on the business tip. So that's another reason why I just want to hand that off to Nathaniel. He's a lot more patient when I'm like, you just need to speed through this part because this part is such like a small piece of the overall pie. And they're like, well, I don't want to do all that. And I go, okay, I get it. All right.
Yeah, we're not trying to force anyone to do anything. Whatever
Sometimes
you
I do.
want
Sometimes
your
I do.
business to be. I try to be more patient with people.
Yeah, Nathaniel's a lot better at that.
So, but yeah, just an idea. If you guys are interested in that, I'll make an actual post about it this week, and you can leave me your feedback there. That'll probably be going live either Tuesday or Wednesday. But yeah, interested in that, so definitely let me know if you guys would like personal feedback. Like Steven had talked about a little bit before, is we do love seeing you guys, meeting up with you guys. We do plan on traveling a lot next year. We did a good amount of travel this year, especially me with my crazy road trip. But next year, both of us will be doing more traveling. And so we've talked about this before, but we really want to see you guys pin yourselves on the map. If you are at all interested in us coming to see you, that has just been a really good like data map for us to look at, like places we should be stopping. So we're going to try and push that again. If you guys have not looked at that, it is in the pinned post now. There's an actual like little picture that says the crew map. Click on that. It will take you to a Google map, and you guys can pin yourself or your location. It doesn't have to be your exact house or your exact city, just the area that you are in. And that just helps us a lot with planning out our road trip for next year, so we can actually come see you guys and maybe put on an event if there's enough people in your area, or just grab lunch with you and talk with you one-on-one. All stuff we're excited to do next year.
You want to post that in chat?
Yeah, I can post the link to it in chat as well. But if you are watching this and you can't find it, it is also in the pinned post at the top of our group. Hopefully that looks.
And if you guys have any questions, we like answering questions on these Merch Mondays. We should almost make a post before we go live to ask for questions to answer on the show.
Could do that.
And we are trying to keep these more to 30 minutes. We want it to just be like announcements of what we have going on and helpful bits of information. We kind of seem to run long all the time, and we know things are getting busier. Fourth quarter is upon us. We want to respect people's times, even in the hangouts. Try to keep those short, but they always seem to run extra long. A lot of things that we do, we're just trying to tighten up the times to respect you guys' time in what we are doing. But this will be kind of like what Nathaniel just had. Ideas that we have, updates to what we're doing, answering questions, and then the shout-outs. Nathaniel always likes to give props to people, and then kind of we're doing a lot more of the Wednesday videos and saying what's to come Wednesday.
Yeah. Keeping this as organized and structured as possible not only helps us communicate more effectively with you guys, but also we want to value your time. We know, especially in Q4, every second that you have matters. And so we don't want to be taking up unnecessary amounts of your time just because we are unorganized or long-winded. So we try to keep these short and concise. But like Steven just said, shout outs. This week, I'm going to do a shout out for the winner of the art contest, which was James Driscoll. Sorry if I mispronounced your last name. He had a pretty cool story that he sent along with a graphic that was pretty sweet. He is a retired captain for the Air Force and sent along a picture of him with an F-16, I believe it was, in Afghanistan. And so that was pretty awesome story. So congrats to you. I'll be contacting you and letting you know the list of prizes that you can choose from. We like to do it that way so you don't feel like you're pinned to any one thing. So if you guys could also tag him in the chat below and just let him know that he won so that he can watch this back. But yeah, we're excited to give him that prize, and we love doing the giveaways. We're excited to do more things like this as more ideas come up. And yeah, we'll need your feedback and your help on things, and giveaways are just good ways to motivate everybody. So we look forward to that. We actually flew through this show the first time, trying to be more structured. Usually,
I didn't want to pull any questions, so we didn't pull that because I was like, that's the thing that's eating up our time.
Yeah. So if you guys do have questions, feel free to leave them here in this on this video or in the group, just as its own post. We'd love to answer those questions for you guys and get back with you. Like you said, we love giving you guys feedback and just action steps on how you can move forward. We don't want you to get hung up on anything. We try to eliminate all excuses for you guys, to make merch as simple as possible. So